never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear.
You gon' die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-A-I-F-E, right in your side. You would never see me coming. You gon' die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-A-I-F-E, right in your side.
NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. We are in the building, baby. We're in the house. It's the first off-season edition of Ask the NFL Terms. I'm Dolph Jackson. Fellas, introduce yourself.
Go ahead, Zach. I like to go last.
I got. Oh, my bad, Coach Rock. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Zach from Real Fan Sports. How y'all doing tonight, baby?
Doing good, my brother. Doing good, Zach. Doing good.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Coach?
And my name is Zach for Real Fan Sports too now, man. I'm Coach Rock, man. What's good, guys?
What's good, man? What's going on? Hey, family members, family, the doors are open, so you already know. Come on in. But listen, family, we got a special treat tonight. Listen, we're being joined by former Super Bowl champion. We're being joined by former All-ACC running back. And listen, simply put, baby, how they say it in Florida, baby, he simply played at the U, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, the man of the hour, our guest tonight, the one and only Mr. Damien Berry. Damien, how you doing, my brother?
Good, family. How y'all doing, man? I'm happy
What's
to be
up?
on
What's
with
up?
you guys, man.
Man, listen, we doing good, man. We're glad to have you here, my brother. Listen, it's an honor to have you here, man. And look, man, we gonna chop it up tonight. We gonna have some fun, man. Look, like I said in the pregame, man, we got to know about that rec league, bro, because that rec league was off the chain, bro.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
So we gonna listen, family, sit back, relax, because these stories here are gonna blow you away, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't want to miss that. That rec league was like a professional league of its own. That's all I'm gonna say. So I ain't gonna take no more away with that, man. But man, look, let's get into it, my brother. Again, thank you for being here, man. First question I got for you, Damien: when and where did you first start playing the game of football?
Man, I started playing football actually was in Palm Springs. I was playing flag football in Palm Springs. It was wasn't minority friendly.
Gotcha.
I grew up in West Palm. I'm originally from Belgrade, so my dad went to the league, so we ended up moving to West Palm. So once we moved to West Palm, I started in Palm Springs playing flag football, and then they wanted me to play. They wanted me to play every position except quarterback.
Wow.
Jesus, man.
Oh, that's great.
I grew up knowing that, the best players got to play. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was back when I was like 5 years old. That was like about 50 years ago.
All right. Well, 50
and
years
that's funny. That kind of carried with you throughout, most of your career too. I mean, going through college and everything, playing multiple positions, having to be being able to adjust to wherever they want to put you.
Oh yeah. I went into the University of Miami as a safety. I was the number 2 safety in Florida behind Major Wright, number 3 behind Eric Berry, in the country behind Eric Berry, Major Wright, then me. My sophomore year, we ended up doing scout team, and I ended up playing. We was about to play Georgia Tech, ended up doing quarterback, running back stuff, and Coach Shannon was like, "You kind of good at that." So probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, he was like, "We're gonna switch you to running back." It was the crazy thing is how I found out. Coach Wesley McGriff was the DB coach at the time, and we got a nice DB room. We had like Anthony Reddick, we had Kenny Phillips, we had DeMarcus Van Dyke. Bro, we was loaded. Like JoJo Nicholas, we was loaded. Jared Campbell. But I was like I was the first nickel, second safety behind KP, and we was like that. Then I went into the meeting room for meetings, getting ready to watch film of what for the game that we were about to play that week, and Coach McGriff was like, "Man, you in the wrong meeting room." You mean I'm in the wrong meeting room, man? You tripping? I laughed it off, man. He was like, "Nah, you're in the running back room."
Wow.
Now, note,
That's
our
crazy.
running back room, we had Javaris James, Greg Cooper, Chambray McNeil, Charlie Jones. So I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm going from second on the depth chart to dead last after I done worked my ass off.
You worked all the way up to that point.
Ain't no way.
That's
no
great.
way. So it ended up, it wasn't a smooth transition because I was upset. Like that was nothing. That was not my plan. That's the reason I got number 20. I wanted to be the next Ed Reed / Sean Taylor. Like that's what I wanted to be.
Man, that's a good one there, Sean Taylor, man. R.I.P. man.
R.I.P.
Great Sean Taylor, man. That's a good role model right there, man. They don't make them like that no more.
They don't.
They don't. Coach, we got a question for Damien?
Yeah, what's going on, Damien, tonight, man?
Ain't too much.
Look, go back to your high school. You started off at Suncoast High School, and then you transferred over to Glade Central. And I think that was your senior year. You ran for 1,080 yards and 19 touchdowns. So was it a step up or step down from the high schools when you switched over? Was they kind of like same equivalent?
So I transferred my sophomore year, at the end of my sophomore year. I didn't
Okay.
play football my junior year because I had tore my ACL, MCL, PCL, meniscus, lateral meniscus, and all that. Tore my knee up. So I didn't play my junior year. So, but the transition from, you was asking from college, from high school to college, or from Suncoast to Glade Central?
The high school first, the transition from Suncoast to Glade Central. Was it like a step up, or for the competition level?
You can never diminish Suncoast's name just by one person. He's a Hall of Famer right now. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Devin Hester.
Okay.
So Suncoast had some major talent come out of Suncoast. You had DeJuan Morgan, you had his brother D Morgan, you had a lot of Melvin Gordons, we had a lot of guys that actually came out of Suncoast. It was a different talent, of course. Belle Glade talent is so much different. Let's say because now Glade Central ain't doing nothing. So the talent in West Palm wasn't as good as the talent that was coming out of Pahokee and Glade Central at the time, because it's just been like that, and now it's been more saturated because the people are losing jobs. There ain't no real jobs. Ain't nowhere to stay in Belle Glade right now. So Belle Glade is still stuck in the 1960s.
Okay.
Wow.
So right now the transition for me was actually easier, and it actually made my life a little easier because as a running back at Glade Central, everybody was worried about Travis, 4.2 guy, Deontay, 4.2 guy, Taurus McKinley, 4.3 guy, 4.4, 4.3 guy. So you got all that speed on the edges. You're going to either let us run down your throat or we're going to air it out. Well, we did what we wanted to do anyway. So it was a good combination of both coming out. Suncoast served in a great part of my life as far as academically. Academically, Suncoast is stellar. I took the ACT one time, passed it with flying colors, and that was simply because I was already prepared and prepped from John F. Kennedy to Suncoast. And from Suncoast, I took what I had from Suncoast to Glade Central.
Okay. So when you transitioned over, you recruited, you went into the U as a safety. How was the transition from the defense side to the offensive side? And did the coach ever tell you as far as you would have a better NFL career plan on the defensive side compared to the offensive side? It really didn't matter too much.
So I just talked to Vince about this.
Okay.
Realistically, to make it make sense, I lost money going to the offensive side, but I gained the trust of my fellow teammates because that was an unselfish act, doing what was best for the team and not just best for me. At the end of the day, we all gotta win. We gotta win. If you want to go to the NFL, you gotta win. You gotta win games.
Right.
Right.
If we ain't winning games, ain't nobody going to the NFL. they ain't recruiting losers. They don't.
Right. And the reason I asked you that, Damien, because a lot of the people don't know Leonard Fournette is my nephew. So the difference between him signing with LSU and Alabama was Coach Saban told him he would be a better linebacker, have a longer longevity in the NFL. He'd switch to linebacker, which he didn't want to do. He decided he still wanted to stay on the offensive side of the ball. So that's why I had asked you that question.
If I had it my way and my choice in my world, but God knows what's best for all of us. So like me moving to running back was the best thing to do. I mean, I still had a nice career, got a Super Bowl ring. Might not got a Super Bowl ring if I stayed on defense. Might have got drafted higher. Right. Would it matter if you got the money and not the ring? To some people it do. Some people it don't. Right. But I love having a Super Bowl ring.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I know from from what I've been able to research, I mean, you were a number 7 prospect at the safety position coming out of high school, and even number 14 overall in Florida. Like, position wise, regardless of like how it played out in the benefit for you, what did you like more? Did you like hitting people? Or did you like taking the hits?
Do you like taking it and giving it?
You got it. My favorite quote that I saw a little bit earlier today. It said, let me see if I can go scroll back and find it. You were being interviewed after one of your games, and you were talking about the difference of being a power runner or not. And you said, if there's only one man in front of me, I'm running through you. It's not saying I ain't got moves, but I know I can take you down.
1,000%.
I love that energy, man.
I played running back angry at the world because that's not where I wanted to be. I really wanted to be on the defensive side of the ball, so I just wanted to inflict pain as many people as possible.
Right. So Damien, what was your greatest accomplishment? What would you say was your greatest accomplishment overall as an athlete, from Pop Warner through it all? What was your greatest accomplishment?
Going to the Super Bowl, man. Even though I didn't have a chance to play in it, being a part of the team, being able to see how everything was ran, seeing that I made this team,
Right.
It made everything worth it. It made, the sacrifice waking up at 5 a.m. and Miami made the sacrifice worth every bit of it.
Right. So let me ask you this: as a guy who was on the practice squad, because some fans they look at it as like, okay, the guys on the practice squad, they're not really part of the team. That's not true. If you're on the practice squad, you're on the team. You're one player away from being in part of the 53-man roster on game day, or getting a call up depending on the matchup of the week or whatever's going on. So my thing was, man, how was it every day going to practice, man? And hey, you going to practice, man, and let me know if I'm mistaken or not, man. You going to practice with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Suggs, right? It's Suggs. Did you play with Suggs? And Suggs, man. I mean, bro, how was it like? Damn, you walk in the locker room and it's like, all right, damn, man, that's 3 Hall of Famers, man. And then being that you were on the defensive side of the ball, but now you're on the offensive side of the ball, but you play offense with a defensive mentality, man. How was it just seeing the way those guys prep? As far as you being a young player and learning, how to be a pro, how did that help you evolve?
Man, being around those guys really, taught me how to be a real pro as far as treating the body right, eating right, getting in the cold tub, hot tub, being able to, be a pro. Because being a pro isn't about just your body. Being a pro is like your overall mentality and the way you move out, outside, how you talk to people, how you walk, It's about an engagement, So it was actually amazing to be able to see like the Anquan Boldens, the Joe Flaccos, the Ray Rices, man. Like those the guys that really like Ed. And so I sat in the back with Ed was on the corner. It was me, then it was Haloti, then Suggs, then Ray. So I sat with those guys in meeting rooms, like that in its own was like amazing, surreal.
Right.
Being able to step on the field and being able to practice with these guys and being able to actually be a part of that, bro, it's a blessing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so if you can go back, if you can get in the time machine, you can go back and speak to the younger you. What would Damien Berry today tell Damien Berry, the teenager, the young, hot prospect, one of the best football players, not just in Florida, but in the entire country? What would you tell a young Damien Berry?
I would definitely tell him, like, be more selfish, because football is it's a selfless but selfish game. You actually gotta care about what you want to be in the future. Like, nobody else is gonna care about you as much as you. So I would be more selfish, you know. I would be more hungry and more eager to learn every position, so they can't deny you not to play both sides of the ball. If I'm that good to play offense, I must be that good to play defense too, because that's what got me here.
Gotcha. Coach, you got something?
Yeah, Damien, what was your biggest challenges you faced in your career?
It was the injury, man. Injuries, being injured, like that's because it plays on you mentally and physically. Like when I tore my ACL, like after walking for 16, 17 years, I tore it when I was 16. So like after walking for 16 years, my mind was like, you can't tell me that I can't walk. Mm-hmm. There's no way my body's not gonna listen to my mind. Mm-hmm. So guess what I did? I got my ass up and fell right back down.
The mind was willing, but the body was saying, bro.
No,
we ain't ready yet.
We ain't
ready yet, bro. Hold on, bro. We're gonna get there, but not right now, bro. We gotta take it one step at a time, man.
That's
so, man.
Damien, who inspired you? Who is the biggest person you would say inspired you in football?
Biggest person that inspired me in football. Like, I was a fan of football, you know, so watching Willis McGahee, watching those guys, watching Ed, watching B-Mac, Brian McKinney play, like watching them guys, man, really inspired me to be better, to be the best I could be.
Gotcha. So my next question for you, man, what role did your parents play in your life?
So my dad actually coached at Suncoast, but as far as athletic and like outside, you know, throwing the ball and stuff, my dad wasn't that type of like dad. He wasn't the one that was like, oh, you got to play football, oh, you got to do this. He was more so concerned about academics. Gotcha. If academics didn't match the talent, he didn't want nothing to do with it. I never threw a football. The first time I threw the ball with my dad was after the Duke game, and that was only because the crowd was screaming Barry.
When they were screaming Barry, they were screaming for your dad, or were they screaming for you? Because your dad balled at the U too, correct?
Yes, sir. But they weren't talking about him because he went on the field.
Yes, sir, man.
So who's better in the secondary, your dad or you?
Listen, my dad was okay. You know what I'm saying? He was playing.
Yeah, man.
Don't do it like that.
So what you telling me? You playing against a receiver in a 3-point stance, and you can cover a receiver in a 3-point stance. I wish a receiver would get in a 3-point stance against me. You telling me Michael Irvin ain't never got bonded up by a receiver that wore number 47? How about that?
You mentioned having the Barry chant. That was during the Duke game. That was after the big Florida A&M game where you went for what, 162 it was?
Yeah, it was
the next game. How was that feeling, man? Just having your name cheered across the crowd. I mean, all the things that I looked up just talked about how you were a fan favorite out there with Miami.
It was definitely different, man, and it was just. just like an out of body experience, man. It was definitely dope, man, and just crazy that you can have over 50,000 people focus on just you at this one moment in time. So it was definitely surreal.
Man, so it was that rock star feeling. It was that rock star
definitely.
feeling. Yeah,
1,000%.
Man. So my question is this, man. I never got to experience it, man. So I'm gonna ask you, man. You at the I'm assuming that most of South Florida kids, they grow up, man, they want to go to the U. They want to put on those colors and play for the U. Man, how was it your first game at the U? You got that uniform on, man. You're in the tunnel before the first game, and we lost them. Okay, hold on, family. We're gonna get Damien back. We lost him. Hold on. Let's see. But yeah, I'm trying. Again, family, we have tonight Mr. Damien Berry, former Baltimore Raven, Super Bowl champion, also University of Miami, all ACC running back at the U. Hey, we chopping up with Damien. He's gonna get right back in it here in a second. But yeah, family. All right, let's go to chat. Who we got up in the chat? Here in the house. I see you. Uncle Jerry's in the house. Uncle Jerry, how you doing?
Jerry.
Come on in. Trail 504. Trail, we see you. Come on in. Who else we got on here? Dana, how you doing? Come on in. All right, yes, welcome, Mr. Berry. He'll be back. We lost connection, but he'll be back. Our brother, the one and only JT. Blessings to you, my brother. Come on in. All right, who else we got rolling on in this thing? All right, that's it. I thought I saw Eric in here. Man, shout out to our brother in the Great Northwest, Eric Wallace, man. All right, we got Damien back, man. There we go.
My bad, fellas.
Oh man, you good, man. You good, man. You good, man. You good, man.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
So my question was this, man. Man, you put that University of Miami uniform on for the first time. You in the tunnel. You just about to enter the field for your first official Saturday game, man. Were y'all still playing at the Ernst Bowl then?
Yes, sir. My freshman year.
Your freshman year, bro, man. How was it, bro? That feeling, bro, running out that tunnel, man, to thousands of people, man, on that field where you watch countless players play, man, maybe even played there in high school, but now you are at the echelon of college football, man. You at the U, man.
I just felt like I was home, man. It was like, this is where I belong, coming out. There's no feeling like the Orange Bowl. I love Hard Rock Stadium, but there's no feeling like playing in the Orange Bowl. It was so homey, even though it was old.
Gotcha.
It felt like home. That was where I belonged at. I got recruited all across the U.S., but that orange and green is what was in me.
That's what was in. So, who all recruited you? We know you went to Miami. What other schools recruited you?
LSU, USC, Alabama, Rutgers, UNC.
I got to ask you, bro. I understand why you went to the U. But if you wouldn't have went to the U, bro, what school you would have went to? Bro, I'm just curious. I hope you see the right school, bro. Go ahead, bro.
You trying to be messy, dog. That's what you trying to do.
No,
a question
trying to be messy.
I'm
gonna be messy. So my question is, this is a question that we have hard arguments in the barbershop in New Orleans about.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with it, Coach. Let's go.
Who is the best team? The 2001 Hurricanes or the 2019 LSU Tigers?
Let's do this then. Since you asked that question, who got the most Hall of Famers?
Who got the most?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, man.
It's Miami. It's Miami.
It's definitely Miami.
It's Miami.
Definitely
Miami
I'm
right
about
now.
to say that all
Right
now,
now.
man. I'm being messy. I'm not saying that you
ain't trying to admit it. You just trying to stir it. All right, I got you.
First of all, they stole our safety from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? They threw it in. I don't know why how the hell it wind up in Miami. But it's all good. Long as they didn't go to Alabama, I was good. Or Notre Dame.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Go ahead.
I only took 2 recruiting visits.
Okay.
My other recruiting visit was out there in Anoia.
Oh, all right.
Les Miles.
All right, Les
Me and
Miles.
Deontay went out there. Went out there.
So if it wouldn't have worked, you'd have been a Tiger, baby.
Man, listen.
I knew I liked you, man. I knew. See, that's what I mean. I knew I liked you, man.
I got to stay message. So, with you playing safety, do you really think you could have lined up with Jamal Chase, Jordan Jefferson, what's Thaddeus Moss, Brent with Marshall? Man,
I'm gonna just say it like this. I've never played football on a low level. I've never touched a field at JV. I've never touched a freshman field. From my jumping out, bro, I've been jumping off this table. Water? That what y'all say? Water? I've been jumping off the table. Water?
Not roll. Woody, baby. It's Woody. There you go. We gonna work on it. But yeah, man. You've been all right. So you've been jumping on that table. I like that. So, Coach, Coach. So what you trying to say? You think Jamal 1-on-1? You think Jamal would have ate against Damien? That what you trying to say?
I think they might have just cleaned the mess up, bro.
Whoa! All right, look. You gonna have
y'all brought him in for a Philly interview, and now y'all trying to insult him, man. Look at that, trying to call him out.
He family. Hey, I told him he family now. It's family now, bro.
You had to get ready, huh?
He's family, bro. So listen.
But man, but seriously, they have a lot of you fans in Louisiana, bro. Like really down with y'all, man. We have some hard arguments in the barbershop, bro, about this LSU that, bro.
Oh yeah. It's definitely different because we played the Super Bowl out there, man. I felt that was like, bro, they made that jump so homey, bro.
Yeah.
Like
right.
The streets was flooded, bro. It was amazing. Great experience. It wasn't no drama, no nothing, man. It was amazing.
Right. And we got it one more time.
Y'all turn the lights off on us.
Man, what's that all about? I don't know, bro. somebody on the other sideline with the pig. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 1,000%.
It didn't work though.
Nah, it didn't work. We was already in that ass. It was.
Y'all was already. Man, so what was if you watching this game, bro, and from a defensive mind, you watching the Super Bowl, bro. And you watch it, what was it with the 49ers and Colin Kaepernick that made them a difficult opponent?
Man, Colin Kaepernick in himself. Like, bro, they were definitely top tier, and it was kind of different because it was 2 brothers coaching against each other. So, like, he already knew what his brother, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I play against my brother, I know what no matter his coaches, I know what my brother want to do to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I felt like that made it a little bit more tougher. But at the end of the day, we had Ed, we had Loaded, we had B-Mac on the edge. We was stole Suggs, and Bowling had a hell of a game. Then that this boy Jacoby. Jacoby. We had some good times, man. We had some great guys that really wanted that.
Uh-oh. Look over here, D. Look over here in the chat, baby. Look in the chat. What up, B? Wait, what's up, baby?
Yeah, man.
What's that? Yeah, man. So all right, man. And hello now, bro. I think when a lot of people talk about that great Ravens defense, I don't think he gets enough credit, bro, for just how good he was and how important he was to that defense, man, and eating up blocks in the line those linebackers to feed, bro. What's your thoughts about Haloti, man?
Man, that's like a human bowling ball. Like that's an immovable object. You ain't moving him. Being able, like a lot of that stuff, man, like a lot of these tackles and stuff that Ray had, you really got to look at the surrounding cast. You had to look at the Manel Ellerbys. You had to look at Jamel McCain's. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them do the cleanup, and Ray come in and let me get this, let me eat, you know?
Right.
So everybody played their part, man. You couldn't go one way without seeing the other one. Cause we had Chris Canty on one side and then we had Suggs on the other. So you got to pick your poison. And you definitely didn't want to go at the middle and see Ray, Ed, or Jamil.
Yeah. So was it one time, man, you just sitting like, man, I wish they'll just switch me to defense. Was there ever that time, man, when you wanted to, because that defense, how fierce they was and the way that they played, they play with a aggressive, a violent nature, man. You know, a seek and destroy nature, bro. And being that you a former defensive player, you grew up playing defense. Defense is in your blood, bro. I got to feel there was a moment. There had to been times you were like, "God damn, man, coach just can flip me to the other side, man."
Every day. I felt
No kidding, no.
being in, you know, because you got to remember, like, you know, as a pro athlete, you in spectacular shape.
Right.
Now you got to be at tip top. And I'm like, yo, like, I've never gotten hurt playing defense.
Wow.
Never. Every time I've ever been injured is been on the offensive side of the ball. So I just don't.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's been, my mind was geared towards inflicting pain. Like I always wanted to inflict the pain, never receive it.
Got you, man.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask too was, I know you talked about, you know, being able to be there if, you know, if you would have changed positions or something like that, maybe you not, you know, have a Super Bowl ring and such, but even a bigger story is your option after that preseason, once after getting the injury to your back and the neck in the final game, and having the option to either remain on injured reserve or to take a settlement, and you bet it on yourself and were able to get a ring because of it. How was that process like for you going through that injury and such?
I was it was tough. You know, I had a real talk with Coach Harbaugh and had a real conversation. I'm gonna tell y'all something, a secret too. So I had a real conversation with Ozzy too, and we sat down and then we just went over everything, my options and what I could do. But probably like 4 weeks in the IR, I come back to Belgrade. I hop on the forward. I get a call. They say, "What are you doing? Get your ass back up here." Bro, they was like, "Bro, we pay you all this money on injuries, or you out here on the forward? Boy, you making the NFL look crazy."
Wow.
I was young.
So Isaac called you personally?
Yeah, he hit me up. Get your ass back up here.
So how they find out you was on the phone with you at the facilities or they?
No, I was home.
Oh,
I till this day, I don't know how they found out.
wow.
That's
we didn't have social media like that, so like, he didn't even ask me what I was doing.
They got eyes in the neighborhood, man.
Crazy,
eyes in the neighborhood. All right, man.
Keeping up with the investment, man.
Yeah, man. Let's get down to it, man. I got to know. Shout out to my boy Vince V-Way. I'm hearing the stories. I got to hear from you, man. This rec league, bro. How it went down. Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Vince, you want to come on, bro? Come on, jump on, man. Y'all got to break it down for us, bro, about this rec league, how it was, how the damn rec league was like you had a FCS major college, man, and how it was just wild, bro. So listen, family, anybody like to come on and ask Damien a question, feel free to do so. We just ask, of course, you know what I'm saying, keep it short. We want to get as many people on as possible, man. But there's the link in the chat. There we go, man. So man, let's talk about this rec league, man. Explain, cause man, I'm hearing the stories every morning, bro. I'm sitting there like, God damn, bro, like man, every game, every practice, like it's just competition at the highest level, man. And man, and like Vince was telling me, bro, like y'all actually have coaches that come when you're in elementary and started recruiting you guys and following you all the way through high school. Man, that's devotion, bro. That was devotion, bro.
It was definitely different, man. It was a lot of talent that came out of late lottery. 1000%. Like Pierre Gosson, like we had a lot of talent come through that. But I was the young cat. I weighed too much to continue to pay in prep, so I had to play a year in juniors and then a year in seniors. So I was a headhunter, bro. I'm trying to slack. I'm trying to, and I was fast. So like I was just trying to splack people all the time, man. We had Enel Brown, Vince. I called Vince a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hold on. How was that when you and Vince met? That's what I want to know. When you and Vince met in that hole, bro. Who won, bro? Who won?
You looking at him? You see?
Hey, B, wait, I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you, dog. We got to talk about it. Don't let him do you like that, baby. Don't let him do you like that.
It wasn't easy. Let's put it like that. It wasn't easy, and it was kind of cheating because I'm at safety. So he rarely see me coming. So
right.
So it wasn't easy. Vince was always a big boy.
Right.
Vince was what's the jet name now? The big jet that played for the Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he was laying that thigh out, right? And I'm talking about big thigh out, and keep going.
Right.
He ain't the one you want to play around with. So like, you got to pack your lunch to hit Vince. You got to pack your lunch.
So he was. I don't know if it was you or another player, but he was telling like every time they come up to tackle him, they'll go ahead. They always went to his ankles, and he's like, "Bro, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing on my ankle, bro."
I never did that. Talk to Vince. You can get Vince up here right here. I ain't never hit nobody in their ankles. I don't do that. I was never that one. I'm bringing full force. Reckless abandon. Reckless abandon. And you either gonna run me over or you're going down.
Oh, you're going down.
You got a choice. You better bring your lunch too.
Right. So right now today, what's Damien Berry doing after the NFL, man? What are you up to now, man?
I'm glad you asked because I want to introduce y'all to somebody that helped me with my life and my transition out of football.
Please do that.
My brother from another. He's actually the commissioner of Riviera Beach.
Fellas, good evening.
Good evening. So how you doing, my brother?
Oh man, life is a blessing, man. Here with my brother here, just working on some governance and policy, helping our community keep getting uplifted, man.
All right, man. Hey, so what's y'all community again, man? Hey, let us know, man. Let everybody know, man.
We're here in the city of Riviera Beach, Florida, right where the infamous Suncoast Community High School is. So. I graduated.
We got Vince in the chat. Say Damien said, bro, you didn't want to see him coming, bro. He said you didn't want to see him coming, bro. What's up, man?
DJ talking all that mess. Look, we was competitive, man. But look, I told DJ, I said I ain't never really just had to look out for too many people. Right. But this boy, man, DJ, it wasn't even like he was taking the game serious. He was always just goofy. But he wasn't playing. You always had to look out for him because he'll catch you he'll catch you slipping.
Right.
So it's like he always is one of the ones you have to look out for. He wasn't coming light either.
Got you, man.
But now the one I was talking about that coming at your ankles, that was in high school. I was talking about Janoris Jenkins.
Okay.
He was one of them one. Yeah, Janoris. What'd you say?
He gonna hit you low with 1,000%.
Yeah, Janoris ain't hitting nobody head up.
Janoris taking them legs out.
Yeah,
man. Sure. Okay, so back to the question, D. Life after football, man. So tell us everything you guys got going on, man.
So my brother here, he's the commissioner here. So I actually asked him a while ago at his wedding. I want to develop out the Peanut Island out here in Riviera Beach. I know he got some major political ties. He's doing an awesome job, really building up this community that's deserved. So it's right in between
very wealthy, Singer Island, Palm Beach Gardens, and West Palm Beach. And, you know, it's a predominantly black neighborhood. So I asked him, could I do that? And he put this RFQ on my lap that's been, you know, a pain in his back for a couple of years here. And now we actually moving, and he's actually showing me how to maneuver in government to actually make things shake.
Right, man. Great, man.
I'm gonna let him really explain it. So, Doug, can you
explain, man. Get in the camera, man. Don't be camera shy, man. Let us know. You a politician? You a politician? Come on, man. Talk to the people.
Oh no, y'all give me a microphone. I'm gonna talk now.
All right, let's go, then, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, we predominantly black community, 67% black, and we're a community that's beachfront, portfront, railroad, and it allows for us to work with local talent, individuals from our community to uplift and build our community. So we're trying to pretty much build it from the ground up. Infrastructure hasn't been addressed in a while. City development. So we've really started with the local homegrown heroes and said, we want you to pour and invest back into the community. So we're working with DB, we're working with the investment team, and they're actually building our marina. They've partnered with Margaritaville. We have a cruise ship coming out of the city, and we're actually building a whole resort hotel area with his DB Enterprises.
Okay. Sounds great, man. And how long have you been a politician, sir? How long have you been serving the community?
Elected 2019. So I've been serving. I'm coming up on 5 years. 5 years now.
5 years, man. Listen, man, that's great work you guys are doing. Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to ask, like, at what point in your life did you decide, like, this is what my God-given talent, like, this is what God has planned for me. This is what I want to do, and this is how I can impact my community. What was that, like, turning point for you?
Well, I worked on President Barack Obama's campaign back in 2007, 2008. And when I really started, I got involved in governance on a local level. I saw that at a national level, everybody was excited about politics, but he really started grassroots.
Gotcha.
Starting the community and seeing what could actually be involved from the community. So seeing what he actually did, knowing that you have to be involved on a local level is where I kind of got the passion. And then 10, 12 years later, after some successful business ventures, I decided to get involved on government.
All right. Hey, you went out. Can you repeat that last statement? Yeah, went out.
Oh, you got sound with up.
Get the charger, man. Get the charger, man. Then you got to charge your phone, baby.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you got to charge the phone, baby. There we go. All right. So Vince, bro, while D and them getting ready, man. So man, how did you and Damien meet, man?
DJ, how did we meet?
You remember?
I know our daddies was always cool first and foremost. So I know it was always like a family time vibe. But then of course Lake Lido, I mean, that's where all of us down there met. You know what I'm saying? Since we was like, 5, 6, 7 years old. And like I said, like we didn't have like kind of Dallas, every outskirt city has its own little league. Down there in Palm Beach County, like Lake Lido was like that main, like the only one. So you got everybody that came through there. So all the good players, we all would recognize each other, talk stuff. It was like a mutual respect, and we just got cool, from there. Just the competition.
Right. All right, we're back.
So Vince, let me ask you something, Coach Rock. Let me ask you something right quick, man. I watched a video a while back. A lot of the athletes, especially at the U in Florida, chasing rabbits, bro. Did you do that?
I didn't do that. That's DJ them. Over there in Belglade and Pahokee.
Yeah,
they chase them. They the ones that be chasing them rabbits.
I saw that. Yeah,
they out there doing rocket, bro. They out there doing rocket.
It was for the speed of the rabbit, bro. Yeah,
they got them rabbits in the cane field over there in Pahokee and Belglade.
We chase rabbits, but it also builds speed in the gym.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's what they calling it, right? That's what they calling it.
A lot of people should do that. Now that's I'm just getting y'all a little secret. Come out here and get on them hills and chase some rabbits in these fields.
Man, isn't there a movie where some dude was like chasing chickens as part of like training for some sport?
That's Rocky, man.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness, y'all said it all right. I missed it. That's funny.
Rocky movie, man.
Yeah,
Rocky movie. So
then y'all would catch the rabbit and cook them, huh? Fry them up, all kind of stuff, huh?
Rabbit's good.
Oh yeah, throw some jerk on there. You get it right.
Yeah,
y'all know how to cook down there in Louisiana.
You already know. You already know. But so DJ, I saw that you went into coaching high school, man. Are you still involved in coaching?
Nah, man. These kids different, man. You see kids, you got coaches, Cam Newton and stuff, man. I can't deal with all that stuff, man. I'll be down to kill somebody, man.
My goodness, yeah, man. I just saw that the other night. Yeah, last night, man. My wife was like, "You saw what happened to Cam Newton?" I'm like, "What?"
I don't play them type of games. But
man,
the culture and the kids have changed, man. These kids are very disrespectful, and they don't. And then, it's just. It's so different from when we was playing.
Right.
Vince asked me the same question, man. It was just, I don't want to be in a situation where I have to explain myself. Why am I disciplining your kid?
Yeah. Right.
As a parent,
you're not the only coach that I've heard say that either, man. I've had other coaches that either coach me or have got that I've talked to that they got out of it too, because they're like, I'm having parent meetings every other week because I made their son run because he wasn't listening, and I got to explain why. Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, because I hate roughing that rec football, man, because I'm tossing the kid and the coach, they're going together, and the parent. All of them got to leave the stadium together sometime, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It was different when we was coming up because we wanted it. You know what I'm saying? We fed off of that discipline and that, wanting to win. That was just the culture.
Right.
Hey, DJ.
Yo.
I was telling him about, you remember when we had that little flag football thing when Heath Evans had brought all the Patriots down there, and we had the little 707 thing.
Oh yeah,
and Shine had picked my team against your team. Who was y'all captain? Who had picked y'all? Was it Randy Moss or who was it?
It was Randy.
What? Yeah. Okay. I was telling him about that, but we had everybody in the whole camp.
You cut out, bro. You got to go back for the family members, bro. They just heard Randy Moss and everything. So you got to go back because you had cut out, man. You got to tell them that story, bro.
Okay, I was telling him about when me and DJ, we had met up in the championship at this little 707 thing in high school. And Heath Evans he would bring his whole Patriots team down there to Florida. And they'll fool around with us. And when we made it to the championship, Sean Alexander, he kind of repped it. He was like repping my team, and Randy Moss was repping DJ team. Who all was on your team? It was you, Travis Benjamin,
Deontay, Brian, man.
Yeah, Deontay Thompson. Yeah, that's right. Them boys got lucky and beat us in the championship.
That what it was, luck? Or they were better than y'all that day?
What was beautiful about it? That's why I love my brother DJ. It came down to them throwing a Hail Mary to me in the end zone. And guess who was the one that patted down? Right there.
Brother had to do you like that, bro.
Man, look.
All fan, love, and war, baby. I got you.
But now, DJ, man.
We went in 8 after that. Tell the whole thing. We went in me, you, David, all us went out in 8. Tell the whole story.
Did, man. Yeah, but nah, man. DJ always been that dude, man, since Little League.
Right. So DJ, I know earlier I asked you, man, if you can go back, bro, and talk to the younger you. And we just kind of touched on it, man. But if you can grab a young man right now that you see has a lot of potential, bro. If you can grab a young man right now, bro, in your community or somewhere near you that you see that this young man has has potential to be something not just good but great, man, what would you tell that young man, man? How would you try to reach that young man, bro? Because like you said, a lot of these kids today, bro, they short on respect. You know, they want a lot. That goes to parenting too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, how would you handle that, bro?
So the first thing I'm gonna say is, like, there's no handbook on how to be a parent.
Not one.
There's no handbook on how to be a mentor. There's no handbook on how to be a perfect person. So I would tell them, you know, basically, chase your dream with all your heart.
Right.
But with all your heart, you better acknowledge God.
There you go.
The only true and wise God. You know what I'm saying? And you follow your heart. And you can. There's nothing in this world that you can't do if you put your mind and your heart to it and keep God first. Ain't nothing gonna stop you. Because you're gonna have that balance. Because you gotta have balance these days, man. If you ain't got that balance these days, it ain't gonna be right. It's one thing gonna be able. You're gonna be easily pursued to one side, and then gonna be on the other side.
Right.
So just you got to pick your poison. Either you're gonna do this and do it with your whole heart, or you're gonna just be out and do whatever the world wants you to do.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I'm gonna drop a link. I'm gonna send you a link. Make sure y'all donate to my boy's campaign. He getting ready to get reelected in March. Y'all make sure y'all just show him love. Just show him some love. You know, there ain't nothing but show him a little love. You know, because there ain't a lot of color out here doing this. He's doing a great job. He's doing toy drives, turkey giveaways. He doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I like that dude there, Doug Lawson, that's my brother. Like, that's my brother. Like Vince, my brother, that's my brother. If I call him and say, Doug, I need to do this, he gonna make it happen. This man got me involved in a multi-million-dollar deal. Fresh out of football, my first major project. He trusted me. I can't. Man, you don't trust a joker with $20. So I'm gonna drop the link to y'all, man. Make sure y'all just show him a little love, man. You know, he running for it. He got his re-election coming up in March, and everything with his pack coming up, man. I'm like they painting houses out here, man. They doing the real good work, bro. And like and it's the stuff that goes unnoticed, bro.
Right.
Like people don't see that, bro. Like they don't get no media coverage of them doing this stuff, man.
Right.
But he's out there doing it. But they'll show you Kanye West with them platinum teeth. They show you all the bad stuff, but let's start promoting some of this good stuff. Our brothers that's doing great stuff for the community. Like me, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay stuff. Yes, I want to rebuild the community, but he's actually acting upon it each and every day.
Right. Gotcha.
And he's solving the problems.
Yeah, you're right.
Drop that link for sure.
Yeah, drop that link, man. Drop that link now, bro. And send it to me.
I don't know how to drop no link, man. I just told you that. I'm gonna text it to you.
Boy, you a fool.
Talk about, I'm gonna drop the link and damn, you don't even know how to drop the damn link. Man, go ahead and text me the damn link, man. I'm gonna get you right, bro. You gonna learn today. Like they said, you gonna learn today, damn it.
Oh, I'm about to text it to you because it's on my other phone, so I texted to you, dog.
All right. All right. Let me see if it came through. I just got it through. It just came through. I got it, bro. I got it, man. Listen, bro, it's been a pleasure, man, an honor, man. Look, bro, thank you once again, man, for being here, bro. Thank Vince, man, and thank your brother. Oh, let me get the brother name right. Is it Charles?
Hell no, I ain't Charles. It's Douglas Lawson.
Douglas. Let's see, he sound like a damn law firm. Douglas Lawson law firm. Just sound like money. Just sound like money. You know what I'm saying? But listen, hey, Doug, man, listen, thank you too, my brother. You're doing great work, man. We appreciate what you're doing in the community, man. And that's bigger than anything. And most importantly, man, you don't need cameras and all that there, man, because the one who sees you, man, is up above. He knows what you're doing. People in the community see what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man, and nothing but blessings go come your way, man, as you bless your community, and man. And we thank you guys for being here, man. It was an honor. It's a pleasure. And look at here, man.
Yes, sir.
This ain't just words, bro. From here on out, y'all family. Y'all always welcome here, man. If y'all got anything, any foundations, anything y'all need to promote, man, y'all just come on in, man. Let me
start promoting again then. Well,
come on, promote then. What you waiting for?
My sister, Jade Lawson, his wife, she has her own wine. It's called Wine by Jade.
All right,
hey, there you go.
Wine by Jade. All right.
Hey, you want to promote?
You promoting, baby. Yeah, we family over here, baby.
Well, wait, bring her back on. Let her kind of explain.
Yeah, bro.
Come on back on and kind of explain what you got.
What's your service?
So I am a wine distributor, but I am a Black woman-owned wine business. And I'm a mobile bar, so I pretty much have all wines. My grapes are imported from Italy. Okay. And I do wine tastings, sip and paints, all type of events. And I'm trying to get into all of the local Targets. You name it, the Total Wines. I work with Black artists. Let me show you. So this bottle right here is one of our red caps. Harold Cartier, he is actually a Black-owned artist. He hand-painted this bottle for me for Art Basel.
Okay.
And it's delicious. So whenever you guys need some wine, let me know. All things wine is what we do. And yes.
Don't let Damien do it. So I'm gonna tell you because he kind of acting slow right now. So look, what I need you to do, I need you to take the phone and put in the chat how everybody can if you got a website, anywhere we can go, put in the chat or a phone number, put in the chat. I'm gonna put it up right now for anybody that want to get in contact and get a bottle of wine from me. My wife enjoy a good bottle of wine, so you know. Hey.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this: Do you travel? Because
yes,
the reason
I do travel.
Okay, the reason I asked that, as you know, next year the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, and I have a lot of friends that are going to be doing some big events for the Super Bowl. So with Dolph having your number, I may can hook you up to get in some of these events coming up next year.
That would be perfect. Honestly, we were just in Vegas, and I did an event for the Super Bowl this year in Vegas.
Okay.
So I've been traveling, and then last week I was in Cincinnati for the Black Wine Festival. So we got to support the Black wine, and it's a whole community of Black grape growers, wine distributors, Black businesses who have lounges, restaurants, all of that. But wine is included into that whole package. So it's just like bringing awareness to that we're out there, we're here. So it's less than 1%, but we're here.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Thank you for letting me even promote this tonight. I was prepared for it, but I was ready.
We found this family over here. It didn't just talk over here. We ain't just talk over here, despite what Vince said.
Oh Lord.
Well, it's so nice to meet you guys.
Thank you. Same here.
Yes, and I'll send him all my information, and then I'll be ready for
next
year.
Okay.
We will be in the city. We will be live at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? At home. And listen, we got a documentary that Coach and myself that we're going to be working on this summer.
Everybody on.
Put everybody on. We got a documentary, family, that we're going to be working on. Going back to the city that we grew up, New Orleans, Uptown, Carrollton, 17 Ward. If you're from the city, you know what that is, man. So we go take you back, man. We're gonna take you down memory lane. We're gonna show you where Coach grew up, where I grew up. We're gonna show you the high schools, the elementary schools we went to, man.
And Damien, you make sure you come, man. I'm gonna make you a big pot of that gumbo, bro. I'm gonna get some big old pot of some gumbo.
Get it right there.
Get you right.
Yeah.
He gonna get you right, though.
Yeah.
He gonna get you right. Hold on, I'm coming down. When you go offer Damien gumbo, you on me. Hey, I made my own, bro. It's all good. Well, thank you, boy. But listen, man, it's an honor, man. It's a pleasure, man. I'm enjoying. Look, the interview done went from an interview to this family. We just kicking it right now. You know what I'm saying? This was about who else we need to promote? Who else wants something to promote? What else we got? Yeah, what else we got, man? Who running for deputy lieutenant or something? Damn it, who? Come on. Hey, y'all, listen, man. I like to have fun, man. All right, man. Listen, shout out to Zach, man, our brother, our co-host, man. Zach had to roll out, man. Again, appreciate you, my brother, for coming and hosting, man. Again, that's Zach, Real Fan Sports. If you're not subscribed, go over there, subscribe. Him and my brother, Nonfiction, man. They're the co-hosts of Ask the NFL Turns with Coach and myself, man. And our brother, the one and only Mr. Carlos Clayton and PJ of Uneducated Sports Talk, man. Together, we are Ask the NFL Turns. Tonight, we had the pleasure of being joined by Mr. Damien Berry and family, Mr. Vincent Wade. And Coach, help me out, Coach. Help me out, Coach. So, my thing is this, I'm back to the gumbo because you offered Damien some gumbo, and I done been home about 3 or 4 times this year.
Talk to me.
And you ain't never say stop once. It's like, dog, come on, get you some gumbo on the way back up there to Texas.
I'm gonna do you some crawfish, bro. I'm gonna do you some crawfish, snow crab, shrimp.
I don't want no crawfish, bro. I get my own crawfish.
Put something in the pot for you.
Nah, bro. Matter of fact, I'll be home in a couple of weeks, man. I'll be there in a couple of weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, family, it's been a great show. Yeah. Hey, Jerry, Coach, Coach, when we talking about gumbo, Jerry,
no wieners in there.
Jerry, you can't say that when we say. Jerry talking about some goddamn wieners and love you, Jerry.
Hey, Coach, man. Coach Dolph, I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we enjoyed you, man.
Look, man, we about to get out here, man. Thank you, bro.
Anytime, man, y'all want me to get on, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely up for it. You know.
Before you go, I got one question for you, bro. We're gonna be doing a draft. Looking at these draft charts that's coming up, and when we start looking at the running backs and safeties, bro, I'd love to have you on to get your opinion about the running backs and safeties in this year's draft, man.
All right, let's do it. I'll be doing it at Infinity Taxes out here in Riviera Beach, Florida. So I'll definitely love to join you guys there.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, man. All right, man. All right. Thank you, Damien. Have a good evening, my brother.
Take care, please.
All right, man. Chad, don't do it. I mean it. Jerry, go ahead and sit down, man. Talking about don't do it, man. Go ahead and sit down, Jerry. Just messing with you, man. It's a good night, Jerry. It's a good night, baby. It's still a good night. It's all good. You know?
Just don't put no wieners in that gumbo. No, sir. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Jerry. God damn it. No ball post. God damn it. No Oscar Myers. No red ass Diggins and wieners. None. Wieners. And anybody out there that put wieners and corns and carrots and gumbo, that ain't no damn gumbo. Yeah. There's a goddamn soup. Yeah, a bunch going. Yeah, that's what they got. A bunch going.
Look at that. Get my ass out here, man. I gotta go to work in the morning. Man, thank you for being here, my brother. Love you, bro. I see you in the morning,
man.
bro.
Love you too, man.
All right, man. We out, man. Listen, I'm Dolph. That's Vince.
Coach.
That's Coach. That's the great Coach Rock. That's the chat. Damn it, I don't know, man. We out of here, man. I see y'all. We see y'all Wednesday, man. We out.
All right, peace.
All right, man.
So clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.